say, that cinnamon smell makes it very wintry in here, if that makes sense. So yes, I'm going to give this a try. Oh yeah, a really sweet, slightly chewy where they've cooked around the edges, but soft in the middle. Oh, they are really nice. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis, and in today's video I want to share with you how to make these delicious baked apples. As I just mentioned, today I want to share with you how to make some really delicious baked apples. So this recipe is really easy to do, and this is a great one for this time of year. November tends to bring in the colder weather, and that's when I always want warming foods, and baked apples with a bit of cream, coconut cream and maple syrup for me is delicious. So I thought I'd make some today and I'd share the recipe with you. So the first thing I've done is I've preheated my oven to 150 degrees, and then I have chopped these apples, and I'm just going to show you. So I peeled and chopped them how I like to core the apples. So what I do is I halve them and then I quarter them like that, and then I just put the knife down at an angle behind the core, and I just simply take it out like that. And I'm just going to put those bits into the bowl. So I'll show you again. I just put the knife down at an angle, and then I just chop in half, and that's it. That's how simple and easy it is. And as I said, this is a great dish to have to hand. You can make this in advance, and you can store these apple bits in the freezer. You can make a crumble from these. You can have them on their own, as I said earlier, with some cream or some ice cream. That's really nice as well. You can also preheat them as well, so you can heat them up again once you've cooked them. And I'm actually going to make a breakfast with these tomorrow as well. So I'm looking forward to doing that. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add lemon juice to those. I'm going to take out the seeds first though. I didn't realise I'd put the seeds in there, to be honest. So I'm just removing the seeds, and then I'm just going to pour the lemon juice over the top. And I'm just going to toss the apples in the lemon juice until everything looks coated. And then I'm also going to add in 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. Now, I'm not very good on butter, but if you wanted to use butter for this recipe, you could. Obviously, if you're a vegan, don't use butter. And I'm going to mix the coconut oil around as well. And I'm going to make sure it's all evenly coating the apples. There probably will be some big bits in here as well, so don't worry too much about those, because they will melt once this goes into the oven, and it will make the apples taste really nice. And then I'm going to add in some coconut sugar, but I also have a teaspoon of cinnamon in here, ground sweet cinnamon. If you can't get ground sweet cinnamon, you can always use cinnamon, that's okay too, but ground sweet cinnamon is a lovely smell, I have to say. I really like the smell of ground sweet cinnamon, so if you can get it, then please do use it. And then I've also got a 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves as well. I'm just going to add the sugar on, and I'm going to toss all of these ingredients together again, like so, until everything looks fairly well coated in the oil, the sugar and the lemon, and there's herbs and the spices as well, the herbs and spices. No, the spices. And then I've got myself a baking tray here, and I'm just going to pop all of this into the baking tray, like so. And I'm going to try and make sure that everything is spread evenly across the base, so that hopefully it will cook evenly as well. Now, this is a Pampered Chef stoneware baking tray, so I don't need to pre-oil it. But if you don't have a Pampered Chef stoneware baking tray and you need to oil your baking tray, then please do. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this into the oven now for about 40 to 50 minutes. I should check on it after 40. As it's on a lower heat, it will take a little longer to cook. So I'm going to check on it after 40 minutes, but sometimes it might take a little bit longer depending on your oven. So yes, as I said, I'm off to pop this into the oven. The apple pieces have been in for a good 40 minutes, and they look really well done to me, so I'm going to take these out and leave them to cool, and then I'll try some and let you know how they taste, but they smell amazing right now. As you can see, I've left the apples to cool completely, and I will try them in a moment, but I just wanted to say that these apples were actually on their last legs. They were beginning to dry out, so I'm really pleased I've managed to cook them off, and I'll be able to make them into something else. So some of these I will be using in a breakfast, which will be my next video after this one on Thursday, and the rest I will put into the freezer. And as I said earlier in this video, you can use these for crumbles, you can just have them on their own with cream or ice cream, and they taste really nice in the breakfast that I'm going to make later as well. So for now, I'm just going to try them. It smells amazing in here. It smells just like winter, I have to say. That cinnamon smell makes it very wintry in here, if that makes sense. So yes, I'm going to give this a try. Oh yeah, they're really sweet, slightly chewy where they've cooked around the edges, but soft in the middle. Oh, they are really nice. So yes, I'm looking forward to having some of these in my breakfast tomorrow. Oh, sorry. That's how you make these delicious baked apples, and that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. As I mentioned earlier, I'm going to be making some of these into a breakfast for Thursday, so watch out for that on my channel. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!